Dublin, guys, is probably the city I was most keen to visit on this whole trip. Don't ask me why. Yeah, it's the place I've been the keenest to go, and it's living up in the whole hour we've been here. Holy, it is delivering. So we're going to go and hit the pints and have a good night. Honey's in there getting some fish and chips. So we're in a hostel called Kilkenny House, I think. The price was ridiculous. It's like $300 a night. But we're staying in Temple Bar, and it is St. Patrick's Day weekend. So it's like a festival. It goes for the whole weekend. Let's go and do this. Rob would be happy, my mate Rob. What's the name of this pub?
Murray's Pub.
Sonny's going to try first ever Guinness. Oh, first ever Guinness in Ireland. The first ever Guinness in Ireland. I just had the first sip, it was so good. Let's go for the second sip.
Oh, the big one.
That's incredible. I can't tell you how good that is, eh? That's really good. You have them in Australia and they suck. That is really
My bubble one. We are in the oldest pub in Dublin.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, Sonny!
Yay! Got my green dress on. We got told that if you don't wear green, you get pinched, and I don't know, like, if that's pinched as in like pinched. I don't know. 4:30.
4:30, got it. St. Patrick's.
What time is the parade?
The parade's at 3, I'm pretty sure. We are in Dublin for St. Patrick's Day. Probably the best day of the year you could come to Ireland. What would you say?
Yep, very excited.
We yesterday got in and pretty much went out and had a look around. We went down to Temple Bar. We went into Temple Bar and it was hectic, eh?
So much fun.
So much fun.
Definitely super touristy, super expensive, but it was really fun.
Yeah, Sonny got a gin and tonic for, I think it was about 20, it was over 20 Australian dollars anyway, and I got a beer for about 20 Australian dollars, but we don't care, it was definitely worth it. Yeah.
And it was actually very delicious. It came in like a fishbowl.
It was definitely worth going. I reckon if you're here around, like, if you're here, you have to go to Temple Bar. Like, obviously it's cliche and touristy, but it was mad fun.
I drank a pint.
Sonny drank a full
whole
pint.
pint.
We did a little mini pub crawl last night and had some really good fish and chips. And now today I've worked out how to watch the NRL. So I've watched the South game, and now we're going out to do some sightseeing before the St. Patrick's Day parade, and then we're going to go out tonight. Ireland so far is hands down the favourite place that I've been to. It's leading the way. just had a lovely couple of nights in Dublin. Did a few of the touristy things like Temple Bar, went to the Guinness factory as well, which was awesome. And then we met up with a couple of friends, Irish locals, that took us out to St. Patrick's Day, which was crazy good. Ireland also just won the Six Nations rugby tour there, so they were going off last night, which was really cool. We were trying to sleep though, but
so not good for us.
Not good for us, but yeah, it looked like a good time for them. So it's a good time to be in Dublin. I think we timed it perfect. And now we just picked up a car today from the airport, and we're going for about 9 nights around Ireland. We're pretty much heading south. First stop was Kilkenny, staying tonight in Cork, so we're about to drive through to Cork, and then we're going around basically the outside of Ireland. So far, it's living up to the hype and then some. Ireland is easily by far and away the best country I've been to so far. Pretty much going to be driving a fair bit, getting a feel of that like full Irish town village vibe, that whole
it's
authentic
so
Ireland. Yeah.
Also, this is the reality.
Yeah,
This is our lunch.
If you've watched
I brought Vegemite with us because I literally cannot live without it.
If you've watched the England vlogs, you would know that we are significantly over our budget at the moment. So we are trying to bring it down by living super scab. So we're pretty much living off like Tesco meal deals and like a drizzle of Vegemite on rice crackers. So try and make a bit of our money back. But yeah, we're going to head now down to this place called Hoare Abbey, and then we're going to go through to Cork. So yeah, and it's cold and it's raining and it's been like that for 5 weeks. Let's go and check out the rest of Ireland.
Kilkenny is about an hour and a half. No, wrong. Hour?
About an hour and a half from Dublin.
From Dublin. Cute little town. It's got a cute castle. They've got some markets on just over that fence or brick wall. With like food stuff, like food markets and merry-go-round. Cute.
I think the Irish road trip is like the #1 thing I was looking forward to the whole trip.
Yeah, you've been so excited for this.
Yeah, I'm heaps excited for it. We're staying in Cork tonight, which is about another hour and a half. We're going to go jump in the car, check out a couple of stops on the way and finish the night in Cork. Take you guys with us. We're in Cobh, C-O-B-H, Cobh. Like a little port town just outside of Cork, about half an hour out of Cork really. I saw this on Instagram, all these houses next to each other. They're called the House of Cards. Rude. There's a big cathedral behind them. People come and get heaps of beautiful photos, so we've come and got a few pics. There's a few people here getting some photos and that, so we're just going to get a few more of the church and then roll out to the next stop.
Taking over because Jai has lost his mojo. We're on the sunny cam. We spent 2 nights near Cork, which was really cute. We stayed in like a little Airbnb, but it was like this old couple's house, and she made us cute little scones and like homemade bread each morning. It was so nice, and it was like raining for most of it, so we didn't actually do much. We just kind of chilled in the Airbnb, which was really nice. We started our road trip yesterday, drove to Dingle. I keep forgetting. We drove to Dingle, but it was like torrential rain. Like you'd stand outside of the car and you felt like you were going to get blown away. Oh my god, quick, let me just get this. Oh, never mind. It's just the grass. Anyway, it was like torrential rain and you'd stand outside of the car and you felt like you're going to get blown away. It was hectic. And we're doing this drive. What's this drive called? Slayhead Drive, which I'm getting like Great Ocean Road vibes. Like it's like on the cliffs, like driving all around. So if you've done the Great Ocean Road in Australia, I feel like this is like the Irish version. It was so windy, the car was like moving, and every time you get out to try and look at the view, you couldn't see anything because it was so rainy and windy. Like you could see the rain blowing sideways. And then we got halfway through the drive and it was like flash flooding and we couldn't actually go any further. So we had to turn around and go back. We're very happy because today we've woken up and it's not raining, semi-blue skies. You can actually see the cliffs now. And all the towns are so cute. You like drive through all these towns and they're all rainbow. Like each house is a different color. It's just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh, we're going to the beach. This is the day we wanted yesterday. So grateful that the weather has turned it on for us and it's semi-nice. Like look at the sun, it's on my face. It's meant to start raining at 11. We've got 2 hours to try and get this all in.
Can you see the thing in the background?
Yeah.
That island, first of all, if you can hear me, well done, because it's really windy. But that out there's called the Sleeping Giant because it looks like a giant sleeping on its back. See its face and everything, and then like its belly and whatnot. But this is Slayhead Drive. This is the Wild Atlantic Way, or part of the Wild Atlantic Way. It's called the Wild Atlantic Way because it's obviously windy, and yesterday it hammered down rain. So we looked forward to this for ages. We came here and you couldn't see anything because of the rain and the wind. It was pretty hectic, which
the two very sad little souls.
It dampened the spirits a lot, not gonna lie. But this morning we have got like a couple of hours sunshine before it's meant to start raining again. So we've gotten out and like it's so worth it. How beautiful is it? You got the sea,
Stunning.
and then everything's just so green here. So it's so good. I think if you're going to Europe, you got to come to Ireland. Ireland's been my favourite country so far. Like, you definitely got to come. It's unreal. Keen for the rest of the road trip. We've got a couple of little spots we're going to check along the Wild Atlantic Way. So let's go do it, I reckon.
Yeah.
Dublin.
We are on a 3-hour drive today to Dublin. You guys are doing fantastic with the car. We have a new car because our old car cracked it.
Yeah, we had car problems.
So we have a new car, which kind of has worked out in our favour because it's a better car.
Yeah.
So, anyways, it's been a really nice drive. It's like, I feel like it's like coastal, but country and like mountain. It's a really weird like mixture, but like so nice. Look on this side and there's a beach.
Look at that side, it's like big green rolling hills.
Yeah, and then in the middle are heaps of paddocks and like old buildings and old houses with goats.
The paddocks are fenced with stone walls, not fences, like not barbed wire fences, stone walls.
It's everything I thought Ireland would be.
I should just do a whole vlog on this cool t-shirts that I have.
Funny story before I start this little vlog entry, funny story. We were in a little fishing village in Ireland 2 days ago, no, yesterday. And I've got this really, really sick, bright orange vintage Tennessee college football jumper. And I walked past this American guy and he goes, "Hey man, Tennessee." And I was like,
Yeah, I just like the jumper. Today we got up, did the 3-hour drive over to Dublin, and Dublin again is just this pretty little village, like probably the nicest place we've been in Ireland so far. So it's like a very little village right on the coast, but what's about 5 minutes, 10 minutes outside of it is the Cliffs of Moher. I think that's how you pronounce it, Moher, the Cliffs of Moher. But the Cliffs of Moher, I think, probably the most stunning thing I've seen on the trip so far. Like, you sit there, you're on this massive cliff face, you got the Atlantic Ocean out to your left, and it's just causing havoc against the cliffs. The seagulls there in the area. Our Airbnb host actually recommended this little car park to go and park in, which was only €3 compared to I think it was €24 for both of us at the main spot, so saved us a heap of coin. And we basically went up this little private walkway, and there was hardly any people. Got the cliffs all to ourselves, got some great photos, some great videos. Took you back a little bit, eh? Like, looking at that, I was just there going, wow.
It felt like you were in a scene of Game of Thrones.
It felt very Game of Thronesy, yeah. From here, we're going to Galway for 2 nights, then we're going up into Northern Ireland, which is still a part of the UK, Derry and Belfast. Then we're going to drop the car back off to Dublin. Then we're going to wrap the trip up with a night in Dublin, and then we're jetting over to Morocco. It kind of feels like the first quarter, or the first little bit of our trip is coming to an end, which is a weird feeling, because it feels like we've been on this trip for such a long time. Like, I think back to Paris, and that feels like, honestly, half a year ago, but it was 5 weeks ago. It's kind of it's a weird feeling, because it's moving quick, but it's going so slow at the same time. Paris, Belgium, the Netherlands, the UK, like England, Scotland, Ireland, all those countries are now done. We've done 6 countries, and it kind of feels like the first little bit of the trip is wrapping up. If you're going to go to Europe, I think you definitely need to come to Ireland. That's all I've got to say.
Fish and chips.
Fish and chips. This is apparently, they have the best beef ever in Ireland, so I've got the beef burger.
So I've got a Murphy Stout. I want a bit of a stout tour of Ireland. I've obviously had a Guinness. I've had a Beamish. Basically had a stout every day that I've been in Ireland. I've had Guinness, obviously. I've had a Beamish Stout, and this is a Murphy Stout. Beamish is leading so far, so I want to see what this is like. I just had a little sip. It's really nice. Let's go.
Do they have to let it sit like with the Guinness?
Yeah, you gotta let it sit for a bit. All settles from the bottom. Then what you gotta do is you gotta bring the pint to you. You gotta bring the pint to you.
Who said that? Who said that?
The guy on Somebody Feed Phil.
Oh, yeah.
That's lovely.
Look at your lip.
That and Beamish are up there. It's about the same as a Beamish, I think. So nice. I'm bringing pints back to Australia as well, by the way. So this is a better way to have a beer. Oh, and that was also only €5. So it's like $8 Australian for a pint. That's crazy. We're in O'Connor's pub. This is just in a little village about a 10-minute walk outside of Dublin. I think it's still Dublin. We just had dinner here. There's apparently meant to be some live music starting up, so hopefully that starts soon. But all I wanted to do in Ireland was drive around, look at it, and sit in Irish pubs, and we've done that the whole time. So, and they're starting. The Irish music is starting.
Hello! Check out Jai's chin. He's experimenting with some facial hair.
Morning, guys. We're in the back end of our Irish road trip. I think we're on day 12 now. I've lost count. We are in Northern Ireland. We just spent the night in Derry, and now we're driving along the coastal causeway, I think it's called. Around this is where the Giant's Causeway is, so it's between Derry and Belfast. So we're spending the night tonight in Belfast, so we're driving between Derry and Belfast. Along the way we're going to go see the Giant's Causeway. We just actually stopped at I think it's called the Duncluse Castle, so there's like a walkway and some lookouts, so we're going to go check that out, get some videos of it, go see the Giant's Causeway, then head to Belfast tonight, where we're going to go and do the Titanic Museum, drop the car back off to Dublin tomorrow, and then we're out to Morocco. So we're wrapping up our time in Ireland. It's been so unreal. We've bloody loved it. So we've ticked off the Republic of Ireland, and now we're in Northern Ireland, still a part of the UK. So I guess technically 2 different countries. We've loved our time.
on the continent. It's been really on the island of Ireland. It's been really, really good. It's been windy and raining the whole time. The weather's actually been crazy over here, like really wild. So I hope you really enjoy the time in Ireland. It's been probably the funnest vlog to film. I've had heaps of fun here, so I hope you can see that in the video. But next stop will be Morocco. So enjoy the rest of this vlog, and we'll see you guys in Morocco.
They're shaped like octagons, hexagons? I don't know.
How do you get over there? Guys, we're back in Dublin Airport, wrapping up our Irish road trip. We just dropped our hire car off, thank God, because man, it's stressful driving in another country, especially when they've got $4,000 hold on your credit card. Beauty. Dropped it off, no dramas with the car. We had absolutely no problems driving around Ireland. It was really good. But we're all Irished out, so we're about to get an early flight tomorrow morning to a different continent, actually. Ooh. Yeah, we're just going to chill out today in Dublin, and then we'll get there. This is the setup we've got going on. Carrying about 30-40 kilos on my back.
I don't
Beauty.
know how to get over there.
Sunny's stressing out.
God.
Like a turtle stuck on its back.
I literally couldn't squat it up. Oh my goodness.
Lovely. Let's roll.
It's actually not that heavy.
Getting a coffee, and then we're going to head out, get some brekkie because we're starving. Left early from Belfast this morning, haven't had the chance to have brekkie. Going to run out and get some brekkie, hang out. Sunny's getting a donut.
Yum.
Oh, we're just taking it easy, and then we're flying out tomorrow, so we're not really doing too much. Going to hopefully squeeze in a walking tour. Going to finish this vlog properly this time, not rush it like the other ones. Talk to you guys soon.
Somebody feed Phil was here. Phil was here.
How do you feel, Dan?
Oh, my reaction?
Yeah.
Do I like the food or do I not like the food?
You like it.
Very yummy. It's delicious. Side note, whenever we go somewhere, if Phil has been there, Jai gets all sentimental being like, Phil has been here. He's sat in this seat. We've been on the biggest budget.
We're broke.
We're broke. Just for the island part of the budget, so...
We just went and had brekkie, brunch, lunch at Brother Hubbard. We saw it
Treated
on
ourselves.
Top Jaw. Boom, shout out to you boys. And apparently somebody, Phil's been there as well. So,
Yeah. And it's the first time in a long while that I feel full.
yeah, I'm going to go and watch that episode again because apparently he's on Somebody Feed Phil and I love Somebody Feed Phil. Anyway, we're going to do a walking tour of Dublin, get some history in, and then that's it.
Yep.
Flying out tomorrow. Thank you so much for everyone that has been following us on Instagram and TikTok. Head over there if you want some more travel tips. Thanks everyone for the support on YouTube as well. I mean, we're definitely just learning how to do this stuff. I find it really cool as a hobby to do, to make videos. So like our pages, subscribe to us on YouTube. We really appreciate all the support, guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.